Hello, this is Kevin. And where am I today? Well, I am in Tilford. I'm standing right against the side of the river by this bridge. And let me count the arches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 arches it looks like. And I've got Steve standing alongside of me.
Hiya.
Cynthia's away the other side of the bridge. She's trying to get photographs. And Steve's got some information which he's going to read out. So Steve, if I can ask you to read the bit, you've got to bet the history of this bridge.
Yeah, this is known as Tilford East Bridge, and its history is it may be one of the best preserved pack horse bridges in the country, and it was constructed in about 1128 and is a scheduled ancient monument. They've recently been doing work to it. As you can see, there's new stonework above, and looking at it from the top, it doesn't actually look ancient.
No.
And that's why we've come down here to look at the original part.
That's it. And you can see just in the distance there, they've got all this sight fencing all the way round, stopping people getting near the river. But Steve and I have just come in just up here. We've squeezed in past those posts because they've got sight fencing there. But as Steve said, from the top of the bridge, you can't see the old part of the bridge. They've done a huge amount of work on this bridge over the last, well, few years really. And they put in these oak timbers, sort of safety rails, I suppose. But we just had to get down the side here. But if I can just squeeze up here without falling through, but you can see that's the flow of the water is coming in from that bridge there, through that arch there. So it's going right to left as we stand here. But on the other side of the bridge, the one thing we did notice that there is defence positions put in, again, which we saw when we were at Waverley Abbey. And this river flows past Waverley Abbey down through Tilford. And if we can get up here, back up onto this by the side of the road,
This
back.
is also, Kev, where two River Ways meet.
Ah, that's right,
Yeah,
they do, don't they?
yeah,
Yeah. So where's the tributary where they join? Do you know?
I think it's here.
So this is where the two rivers join.
I believe so.
Right, okay. So we've got to try and cross this busy road. Just here, got the cars going past. So we're going to cross over here. And just in front of where Cynthia is, this is one of the structures that we were talking about just now, which we think are part of the World War II defences, because they certainly look like pillboxes. And if I got this public bridleway just here, I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it very well. But yeah, there's an entrance to one there. Hello, Mr. Robin. Robin's just landed straight on the fence. He's looking straight at me. And he's got some food in his mouth. But there we go. That's another entrance into another box, a pillbox there, or a form of defence. Let me just get round here and see if we can have a little bit more of a look at this one. This has got these trees growing on top of it. But again, we've got these huge concrete defences there. But just underneath the trees there, that's where the opening is, looking straight up onto the river. Onto that side. Where the willows are there, that's where the river is. So the view would be straight onto the river, exactly as they were up at Waverley Abbey. But just along here is the other pill. I think this one is a pillbox. And they've all been built of a very similar construction. This one looks as if it's mostly concrete on this side. And probably, let me think, what's that, 6, 12, 18, 24, about 30 inches deep or something. Thanks, cheers. Thanks, Cynthia. I didn't see that coming down there. But here's an entrance to this one, just a very small entrance going in there into the right hand side. Oh, right and left, so it splits round. So that's a central piece there. Well, now we're on the side of the cricket green actually, in Tilford, and just behind us, no, sorry, just in front of us, if I turn around this way, we've got the Barley Mow pub, which is one of the points of interest in Tilford. But we're heading up this way, and across the road is that amazing looking building, which is the Tilford Institute. It was built in 1894 to Sir Edwin Lutyens' design and is a focus for sport. So just around here, we're going across this way, and we're heading towards the Tilford Oak, which is just round here. But this green here is triangular because you've got roads down all the way around it, actually. And then just around this corner, just past this house, I think is the King's Oak. I think it's called, Steve, isn't it? Yeah. Got to be careful as you cross the road. Going past these bushes and lovely blossoms, and this is the King's Oak. Just up in front of us. You can see that it's got a split right the way up the trunk of the tree, going up there. And we've got this stone seating area, which I think I saw on there just now. It was put there in 1910. So this is the King's Oak. But all the oak trees have got some significance to them. So have you got any information about this oak tree, Steve?
Yeah, it's thought to be about 800 years old. And William Cobbett commented in 1822, "It is the finest tree I have seen in my life. Sadly, its extremely age, nearly 200 years on, has now taken its toll."
Yeah, you can see that. Interesting, they've got these sheets of metal nailed to it. I don't know why the significance of that is, but it's obviously been there a long, long time. But yeah. So this, unfortunately, this bit of road is very busy. So we're just coming down round here now to the next bridge that's in Tilford. And the old bridge was closed some years ago. And you've got the main through road on the bridge on the right hand side. But we're just going to have a walk up onto the old part. And when you look at the structure of it, it's very similar to the one that we looked at just now. And if you've got anything about this one, Steve?
Yeah, this is Tilford West Bridge, built in the 13th century. And it's another pack horse bridge. And they closed it off to traffic some years ago, I think, and then built the other bridge to take the traffic.
Yeah, I don't know the year, but it has been shut some time now.
But the new bridge was built in 1941 by the army.
Oh right, okay. So I can't really get down into there at all, but you can see the flow of the river. And as Steve said earlier on, you've got two rivers that meet and join up. So this is one of the tributaries that's flowing down through this way and under the two bridges. And then just underneath the bridge that we looked at earlier on, that is where as Steve said, that's where the rivers all merge together. Well, Cynthia disappeared and couldn't work out where she'd gone, and she was down at the side of this bridge. So both Steve and Cynthia are down here now. Oh, stubbed myself. So we can get a better view of the side of this bridge here. So I'm going to be stepping across trees, brambles and everything else. If you hear a splash, send for the lifeguards. So yeah, get a much better view. And again, there's one arch right in the distance there, which is the silt and everything's grown up. It's got plants growing over it. But this is a 4-arch bridge, and you can see the flow of the water is quite quick going through there. So as I said just now, they've kept the designs of the two bridges very similar, with these timbers out, which are built out of the stonework, with the handrails along the top. Yeah, absolutely lovely. Hello, this is Kevin, and if you've enjoyed the video that you've watched today or tonight, whatever it might be, please follow, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye. Bye.